Prime Minister Moses Nagamootoo has said that the opposition PPP is making a mockery of the legal system in filing spurious private criminal charges against government ministers. Stacey Carmichael reports.
I think what's happening here is a typical case of what Guyanese would say when cow gone a slaughterhouse. They just do certain things on their tail, and faced with a investigative process that resulted in charges against former government ministers, the PPP has decided that it will rubbish the entire process. It will try to diminish the integrity of the investigative and legal process, and by implication, to denigrate our courts.
The charges against the ministers came a week after the Special Organized Crime Unit brought charges against former PPP Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh and former head of NISIL Winston Brassington for illegally selling 3 plots of land for over $900 million. Prime Minister Nagamootoo described the counter-charges as politically motivated and tit for tat, noting that the opposition's actions are an attempt to undermine the legal system and question the authority of judicial officers. This, he underscored, is a grave situation.
I don't see a ghost of a chance of any of these spurious counter-charges privately filed by PPP MPs succeeding in the court. But I don't think that the intention has been that these charges should succeed. I think that the mischief is being created by the fact of charges being filed and not the results of prosecution or hearing or trial into these charges. So that the Jagdeo gang is creating a smoke screen to hide the seriousness of allegations being proffered against former government officials. And so Guyanese can see through the smoke screens and should not be diverted by these shenanigans and these sideshows being organized by the opposition.
The Director of Public Prosecution, Shalimar Ali Haq, discontinued the charges against Ministers Valda Lawrence and Dr. George Norton and is expected to do the same for the other charges filed by PPP Member of Parliament Anil Nandalal. Prime Minister Nagamootoo concluded by noting that the DPP acted in accordance with the Constitution to discontinue the charges. For InfoHub, Stacey Carmichael.